public of the Lower East Side, there lived two skinny, crusty punk squatters known as K9 and Doug Bay. It was late December 1993, and they just settled into domestic bliss in a small rat hole on the first floor of a half-gutted, fire-damaged tenement building on East 7th Street. After a hectic summer of hitchhiking, train hopping, rioting, and working their asses off on their building, it was now finally time to unwind for the holidays and take advantage of the party circuit. The first party they were invited to was an exclusive affair hosted by J.P. Farlow. He was famous for establishing the Electronic Frontier Foundation in 1990 after an infamous group of hackers had been busted by the FBI for allegedly hacking into and shutting down New York City's 911 system. Farlow and the EFF vowed to protect the public from being unduly persecuted for cybercrimes by establishing a cyber constitution. K9 had been fascinated by these events and was a huge fan of fiber optic, one of the original, still legendary hackers. It was the early years of the World Wide Web, and Kay had already attempted to be a hacker herself, failing miserably, but still enamored with the concept. She had first met Farlow while visiting her across-the-street neighbor, Hakeem Bey, who was in fact Doug Bay's biological father, but refused to acknowledge him. But that is a completely other story. The first thing Farlow asked Kay was if she liked the Grateful Dead. Kay was slightly horrified, but politely said, "No thank you." He then told her that he writes lyrics for them, to which she said, "No comment." They became friends anyway because he was otherwise a pretty cool cat, very charismatic, and most impressively, he was part of the brave new digital world, which is where K9 wanted to live. He was also very intrigued by the fact that she and Doug were living in a gutted, burned-out building and peeing into buckets. Farlow was living on West 23rd Street with his girlfriend at the time and generously invited Kay and Doug to this coveted Christmas party. This was going to be a real first-class event, so Kay spent a week painting a dumpster jacket with skulls to wear to the festivities. On the big night, Doug came home with a 40-ounce of Midnight Dragon to take along as a gift. They freshened up with some baby wipes and put on their best-smelling outfits. And then, feeling fancy, confident, and ready to mingle with the civilized people, they headed out for a cold walk to Chelsea.